So as I was doing my video the other day, more details on Frontline started to be revealed about the game. My other video was made more out of frustration with AAA Studios, but now I'm here to relay actual details on the game. We know so far there's still no release date for the game, and there's likely to be more closed betas, so keep your eyes open if you're interested. There was that closed beta on the weekend, which there is footage for on the net, but if you want to go looking for it, that's up to you. I can't post it because it'll just get taken down. We now know there will be 2 game modes at launch, and don't forget this is a free-to-play game, so you're not going to lose anything by giving it a shot. I know a lot of people feel strongly about no third person, and I feel you. I think they could still implement it because the game does just look like assets from Breakpoint. It does seem as if there's some interest in the first-person Ghost Recon at the moment though, with the WILDLANDS first-person mod floating around, which is the footage you're seeing in this video. If you want to try it, I have a link to the mod and another link on how to install it in the description. The modes are going to be a 100-player Battle Royale called Expedition, and a 9v9 domination style mode called Control. Honestly, the Control game mode has me a little more excited as it's supposed to be a lot faster paced with respawns, I'm guessing, which means more time to play, level up your character and weapons. Expedition is set on an island called Drakemore, set after an environmental disaster. What we know so far is the map has like river streams, dense forest, a fairground and some abandoned structures. I just want to say this trope is getting a little old now. I think it would be a cool idea if a game started where everyone's prisoners on an island and have to fight it out like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from the 90s, The Running Man, with bosses on the island and whoever is the last one standing among players after PvP and PvE battles, you win. I know it's not in line with what Ghost Recon is, but it's something cool I'd like to see from a game in the future. But it's also not like 100 ghosts all landing on an island fighting each other is in line with Ghost Recon either, so whatever. So far, it looks like they'll only have trios, so hopefully if you're solo, you have a mic and don't mind squatting up with other like-minded individuals, but I don't know how hard it can be to play with randoms. You have to find 3 intel in the map, and you can fight and kill other players for theirs to be able to extract via the helicopter. Again, I do like the idea of being completely passive with a group, who are good at finding intel and just extracting, so that's cool, similar to what we saw in the Crows beta. The island has 4 biomes and 20 points of interest to explore and fight on as well. Hopefully one map doesn't get stale too quickly, but I do think launching with up to 3 maps would have been the right idea to keep the game fresh for as long as possible, as BRs seem to not hold people's attention for very long. There'll be seasons added and a battle pass, adding more contractor classes and new game modes. More game modes is a great idea if they can hold people's interest. I'd like something to queue in with my friends like the BR, and something quick like TDM when I have limited time to play but just want to jump in for a quick sesh. But really, I'd like to see more innovative game modes. I know it's hard to think of new ideas lately, but surely TDM, Domination and BR is not the best we can do. Just touching on the class system again, I'm kind of hoping the classes reflect that of old Battlefields and less of Rainbow Six Siege. It's nice to have like a sniper class or a medic class rather than beefed up operators that can see through walls and run around with a sledgehammer just one-shotting people with a melee hit. Ghost Recon has a real opportunity to move into the Battlefield space if they want right now. Even though I know it's not what people of the fan base want, but it could be a direction they could take. As all the bad news about Battlefield 2042 keeps coming, it's hard to imagine that Ubisoft doesn't look to the mistakes they're making at EA and treat the player base a little bit better. The first step really would be to add the third-person perspective and just generally treat players with respect. It's pretty clear with Ubisoft doubling down on NFTs that people will probably come out the gate swinging on this game, but I do encourage people to give it a fair shake, and if it sucks, uninstall it and free up some room for the next game, because there'll be plenty of new stuff on the horizon. I do hope they stay in vein with Ghost Recon with the skins and unlockables. I'd like this to feel like a Ghost Recon game somewhat. Even if we aren't getting a third-person mode, I'd be very happy with ghost designs from other titles like Future Soldier and maybe other Tom Clancy franchises. So that's everything we know about Ghost Recon Frontline at the moment. There's a lot of interesting stuff there that's actually piqued my interest, like the 9v9 domination. I didn't know they were going to have more game modes in the game. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing what that's like. As I said, the game's free. Maybe we just give it a go and see how it goes. Tell me what you think in the comments. You're going to check this out? Is this something you might be interested in? What other game modes would you like to see from them? What other skins from other games would you like to see from them? Like the Future Soldier skin I gave an example of. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Warchild. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Leave a comment and sub to help grow my channel, and I'll see you next time.